Hi, this is Menno from AmazingJerusalem.com on a sunny Friday afternoon in October. I am now at the Hilton Beach, which is the unofficial gay beach of Tel Aviv. And I'm going to take you south along the beach to show you what Tel Aviv has to offer for the beaches. Let's go. The Hilton Beach, very chill music, relaxed place, and it's one of the, if you scroll to the right, this is a 360 video, so you can scroll to the left, to the right. If you are watching on a phone or tablet, just move your phone or tablet, or maybe you have to click something to do that. You scroll to the right, look at the sea, you see some kids doing the warm-up for surfing. You have some sup here in the sea. This is one of the few places where you can go in the water with a surfboard. As you can see, this is the end of October. The sea has a very nice temperature at the moment, and it's a great weather if it's not raining. So if you decide to come in the winter, there is always a chance of rain. We already had some, but if it's not raining, this is a wonderful period. So now I'm driving southwards. Behind me you could see the Hilton Hotel, which was the first big hotel in the state of Israel. And we're now at the Carlton Hotel on the beach, all the way to the south, to Jaffa. There's plenty of 5-star hotels, all with swimming pools. I'm gonna mention them if I pass them. Here on the right side you can see Gordon Pool. It's a salt water pool. So they just refresh the water by taking it out of the sea. We're passing the marina. This is also a place to rent surfboards. And on the left side we are passing the Harrods Hotel. And we have the Crown Plaza here, the Renaissance Hotel. Every Saturday evening when the Shabbat finishes, there is a huge crowd participating in a Volksdance event here. Like they're dancing on the left here, on the right side of Aroma. So if you look to the left, see on this square. So Saturday evening, 7-8 o'clock, but I think it continues until 11. And here we're reaching the boulevard with the first beach restaurant, one I can highly recommend, Lala Land. Great service, not cheap, but good, very good. Israelis love to eat lunch and dinner, and if the tourists will be back, this will be packed here. So I'll continue to the next one. It's a few kilometers from north to south. This is on the left. They changed the hotel here. The restaurant. It's the Greco restaurant, which has a very good name in the north of Tel Aviv, and then not the north, the center, but north. And now they opened up here. I didn't eat there on the beach yet. I ate many times in their northern Tel Aviv restaurant, and I can highly recommend that. In a moment, here was the Sheraton, by the way. In a moment I will go up to the boulevard again. I actually wanted to show you, we have some machines here, and I didn't mean the ATM machines, but some machines to pay for your beach chair, for a bed, for shade. I will stop there for a moment. I think they're here. Yes. So don't go to the beach without it. If you want to sit at the beach club, of course it's for free, but you want to sit in the sand, you want to sit on a bed, you have to buy a ticket here. You cannot pay with cash on the beach. On my right side you see a few of the cards. If you are disabled, you can use them to reach the sea. Very nice lifeguard tower on my right. We had a project a few years ago. There's a chain of boutique hotels here, Brown, and they changed, I don't think it was this one, there's going to be another one soon. They changed one of the lifeguard towers into a hotel. On the left we were passing the Dun Hotel, a kinetic sculpture as it's called, made by Yaakov Agam. All these colors, they change when you pass it. On the right we see a funny statue of the founder of Israel, Mr. David Ben Gurion. He was the one to declare the independence of the State of Israel, the first Jewish state in 2,000 years. On the left is a small park, but after that there's a street called Bograshov Street. It all connects to the center. The center is very small in Tel Aviv. On the left here you can see Mike's Place, showing all sports events, not just the major sports events. I think they have over 20 screens here. Good place, good prices, good beer, also good burgers. So if you're into sports, go and sit there. I think every Wednesday night, I'll drop a link in the comments. Every Wednesday night they have like an open mic where people who think they can perform can come and perform. It's actually nice. I've been there a few times. Nice surprises there. We continue along the beach. I'm supposed to ride on the left side. You're not allowed here where the people are walking. But hey, I'm making a video, so I think I'm allowed to make an exception. What I missed, by the way, where I was speaking about Bograshov, there was a monument for the Altalena affair. The Altalena was a ship brought in by the Jewish underground. And this was at the beginning of the State of Israel. So before the British left, there were several Jewish groups fighting the British, fighting the Arabs, and they were all supposed to merge. And the Irgun, also known as the Etsel, they didn't completely merge with the Israel Defense Forces, the Israeli army, yet. And there was a ship coming with about 900 people and loads of ammunition, weapons. Most of it was unloaded a few kilometers north of Tel Aviv in Kfar Vitkin, but then the ship arrived in Tel Aviv, and it was David Ben Gurion, who was the prime minister, the chief in staff of the army. He was responsible. He couldn't find any Jew who wanted to bomb the ship, so he asked 3 non-Jewish volunteers to bomb the ship from the air, and they refused. Maybe they say kiss my feet, I think they said something else. That they didn't come like for thousands of miles to help the Jewish state and then go kill some Jews. So the ship survived on sea, but when it arrived in Tel Aviv, he gave orders to the IDF to shoot at the ship. And the leader of the Etsel, the leader of the Irgun, Menachem Begin, he refused to shoot back. And still, if I'm correct, 3 Lehi fighters died here on the Tel Aviv beach and 1 soldier of the IDF. And so it took many decades before they started acknowledging this affair. And actually after 2000, the Ministry of Defense once called it a murder of the Jewish fighters on the ship. We have the Royal Beach Hotel on the left, and on my right it's the Banana Beach. 24 hours a day open. Nice place, come in the morning, lunch to have shakshuka or a good burger. By the way, if you want to have a pita and hummus, that has a fixed price on the Tel Aviv beach. The municipality set fixed prices for it. So I think this one was the hotel for a night in the lifeguard station. I know it as Chinky Beach. I don't know if there's another beach here. This is the southern side of the center of Tel Aviv. And now we get to the area where the Euro Song Festival once was, or I don't know, it wasn't here, it was inside, but outside there had a huge crowd who was able to see it here, and the year after there was like a festival here. And this is not originally a park. This used to be the Arab neighborhood of Manshiya, between Jewish Tel Aviv and Arab Jaffa, and the Irgun, or the Etsel that I just mentioned, had a fight here with the British Army. Like the British Army were in control between the First World War and 1948. There was only one fight between the British Army and the Jewish underground, and that was here. It didn't went too well for the British. The Irgun was able to blow up buildings so tanks couldn't get in. They would get on top of tanks and just put some dynamite inside. The British left. The Irgun razed this place to the ground, and after it was changed into a park. A few buildings are leftovers from this neighborhood. On the left you see this minaret, the tower from the mosque, the Hassan Bek Mosque. And there's a second building which is still standing, which we'll see in a moment. We have the David Intercontinental Hotel on the left, and on the right of it, it's the Dan Panorama Hotel. Behind it, it's Neve Tzedek. Great area to walk, very nice atmosphere. It's the oldest Jewish modern neighborhood of Tel Aviv. Like the end of the 19th century, they started building the first houses there. Now we're getting to some office towers here on the left. So this was all Manshiya area, much older than Neve Tzedek, but not Jewish. So they like to call Neve Tzedek the first Jewish, the first neighborhood here. It's worth to watch like 1 more minute or 2 minutes, because we're reaching to a very nice restaurant, Manta Ray. It's the only restaurant which is at the sea. The other, yeah, there are beach restaurants, but still it's a bit different class. The Manta Ray, it's a good fish restaurant. You see it in the front here. And here is another beach where you can surf. We're getting very close to Jaffa. You see a tower. That's the bell tower of St. Peter's Church. Jaffa is a harbor, so if you look into to the right, you'll see a few ships. They come from Jaffa harbor, or the marina in Tel Aviv. That's also a possibility. Here you have a look at Manta Ray restaurant. Oh. Getting a phone call, that's not too smart. Sorry for that. I'm not going back to start again. And after the Manta Ray restaurant, he didn't start yet, but it's a relaxed place to get a beer. So probably in 1 or 2 hours the DJ will start. All beaches have lifeguards until 5, 6 o'clock. And then they make an announcement that it's forbidden to swim without a lifeguard. You see some flags also. Black flag means no, don't go in. We have a purple flag to warn you of jellyfish. And there are some dangerous currents here. Too many people, a lot of teenagers die each year. And we reached the south side of the beach of Tel Aviv. We just did, I think, 3-4 kilometers. In front of me, Jaffa, and here on the right, this building is the second building that is still standing on what used to be the neighborhood, the Arab neighborhood Manshiya, which is now the Etsel house, the museum of the Irgun, the Jewish underground, the one that fought the British here. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more videos, subscribe to the channel or have a look at amazingjerusalem.com. Hope to see you again. All these buildings in the front, by the way, that's Nevet Tzedek and the beginning of Rothschild Boulevard. Bye.